Good morning, JRC. Here we are, back at the beginning again. We have rolled the scroll all the way back to the beginning. We have a very strong, weighty left side of the Torah. And the empty side, the right side, is ready, Bereshit, to begin. At the beginning, literally, at Reshit, at the head, or at the start, or at the beginning. The early parts of the book of Genesis and this chapter called Bereshit begin with chaos and raw matter and material, a swirling mess and an energy force or a spirit known as Ruach Elohim that moves itself and creates and innovates and designs and begins to organize all of the different pieces into eventually who we are right now. A little later in that story, the two first human beings, or the first earthlings who come from the word Adamah, which means earth. The first one named Adam, we call him Adam. And the second, later to be known in the second version of the creation story as Eve. They are in the Garden of Eden, in an idyllic, protected, perfect world. They have everything they need, nothing is wrong, and they are not aware of larger problems or injustices or brokenness that exists outside of where they are. They are protected and sheltered. That will change, of course, and we think that actually changes for the good, for they are awakened. Over and over again in the book of Genesis, and throughout the whole Torah, this voice, this kol, this energy of what in Torah is described as God will call out, Ayeka, where are you? For Adam and Eve, they are hiding in the garden. For Cain, he is ashamed of what he has done. He is running away. For Abraham, he is not sure who is talking to him. Ayeka, where are you? It is an invitation. It is a quest. It says someone is looking for you. The natural human response is, as is much described in our Torah, which is to hide or to say, why? Is something wrong? Or to take it upon ourselves when someone says, where are you? To respond with, well, I'm not exactly where I hoped I would be. None of us are in this moment. I don't think any of us could say, I'm exactly where I want to be right now. There is always, I wish that things were easier. I wish there was not a pandemic. I wish we were back in school. I wish I had arrived at that weight or I hadn't gained all those pounds. All of those different pieces of saying, where are you? Our challenge is to resist to say, oh, I didn't go to that place. I didn't show up for that person. I didn't respond to the email. We respond as the wind blows the phone and the recording device strongly. To say, not to say, oh, I didn't and feel shame about that, but rather to respond as our biblical ancestors did with this word, hineni, here I am. It is not to say that I am exactly as you are expecting me to be, or even as I am expecting myself to be. We all have great expectations. But ayeka and hineni is the divine's way of saying, where are you in this moment? I need you. I'm looking for you. And the spiritual challenge is to show up and say, here I am. Here I am in all of the ways that I am flawed. Here I am in all of the ways that I am ready. Here I am in all of the ways that I am struggling. And to actually show up and say, hineni, here I am. It is the call when someone says, how are you? To actually say, here I am. Not I'm fine or okay, but to say, here I am. This is where I am right now. And to know that it is our responsibility to say, Ayeka, where are you, to one another? And it is always our responsibility to say, hineni, I'm right here. I'm ready. I am where I am. I am open to moving forward. I know I will change this year. And most importantly, the call and response of Ayeka and hineni means we must and we are all here in relationship together.